Actor Mixer in Character Creator 5 lets you blend and swap different character parts in real time. You can mix heads from one character, the body from another, even merge skin presets, all while keeping your topology and rig completely intact. In this video, I'll walk you through how to use the Actor Mixer step by step, from selecting characters to combining and refining your new hybrid actor. Whether you're working on stylized or realistic projects, this tool will save you hours and spark some serious creativity. Let's dive in. Let's talk about installation first. We have two flavors of this plugin, just the Actor Mixer and the Actor Mixer Pro. For just the Actor Mixer, you simply install Character Creator 5 and you will get the free Actor Mixer features and the content. What we're going to focus on is Actor Mixer Pro. And to download that, you need to go into the Reallusion hub and simply install the plugin. From here, you have access to the release note and the manual if you would like to have a deeper dive. Now let's go to the Character Creator 5 and open it up and see where we can find this plugin. Here I am inside the application. Before you start exploring, make sure to go to the Content Manager, find Actor Mixer and Actor Mixer Core Library, right-click on it, and make sure that you install the content pack. It will help you to have access to plenty of presets when you start working with this plugin. Now, if you're wondering where to find the plugin, you have it on the Modify panel, Actor Mixer. You have that on the toolbar, Actor Mixer, and if you go to the plugins, and Actor Mixer can also be found in here with few options at your disposal. Also, if you look at the newly installed Actor Mixer Core Library and expand that, you can see you have the package, the mixer wheel with different parts for the body. That includes presets that are ready for applying to your target for different parts of the character. Let's explore the simplest way of using this plugin. In case if you would like to create just a random face from what you have here. You go into Plugin, you go into Actor Mixer, and you create a random face. And just like that, I have a random face that I've created using the asset library that I installed through my Content Manager. But this is not always what you want. Sometimes you want to customize the face and sort of gear towards a particular ethnicity, or you have something very particular in mind. I'm going to undo. Let's start with the plugin. I'm going to select the Actor Mixer, and in here it says, would you like to start with just a default base mesh, male or female, or anything that you have in the scene. As you can see, I've imported one character from CC5 characters pack, so I might as well use that. Or if you have any latest that you worked on previously, you would like to bring that over, you can click on latest. Mine is disabled. You go start and the plugin initiates. Right off the bat, you'll be greeted with this window and you automatically switch to Actor Mixer bundle that you just installed. You have different parts of the body which corresponds to different tabs on this Actor Mixer menu. If I go into character, you can see I have number of characters ready to go. My wheel is set to female and package is set to mixer samples, which comes with over 400 presets. If for whatever reason you make a decision to bring one of these presets from this library into here, it's very simple. You right click on these guys, you either replace it right now or you remove it. make the slot empty, and you just simply drag and drop it here. I can do the same thing here. I can go remove and just drag and drop it here. I noticed I have two of these guys now. But in general, you have two modes with this actor mixer, the editing mode and the mixing mode. The editing mode is exactly what I did. Editing the presets, making sure the package is set to mixer sample, male or female, or you get some random results by clicking on that. You can focus on the entire character, and once you're happy, you go start mixing. And now you have the intensity, which is the distance between the center and each one of these guys. So if I get close to that character, I'm going to turn my target character to the new character 100%. This is 0%, and this is 50%. I can do the same thing here, 0%, 50%, and 100%. Can zoom in to see what I'm dealing with. Same here, even with creatures, 50% and 100%. I'm turning it into an alien, and then you can focus on the skin and completely change the look of the entire character. This might be a bit too much, although I personally don't mind that. I can always pick something that I really like and then stop mixing to switch back to the editing mode and pick up where I left off in the other tabs. I have the head, where I'm changing the head altogether. I'm only changing the head shape, changing the eyes. So same scenario, you can see I'm switching to eyes. All of a sudden what I have in the library is eyes. I can again go ahead and remove, mix and match. Once I'm happy, I'm going to start mixing and get a slightly different design for the eyes. Same with the nose, and same with the lips. Let's say I want to gravitate towards, let's say that. You can even pick something that is between these two presets as well. So getting 25% of this, 25% of this, while you have a flavor of your target mesh as well. You can see you have plenty of variety to pick from, different styles, different ways of doing this. I can go ahead again, going back to the editing mode, remove one of these guys, bring back the stylized version, start mixing, and just make the jawline more stylized. If you would like to save this wheel set and use that later on, you need to be in the editing mode. You can certainly do that. You can go ahead and press save, save it in a folder, and for our next project, if you wish to bring something like this, you load the wheel set back again. Also, since you're making changes to this character and my morph target is also enabled, you're recording every single change. What does this mean? It means that if I go into my morph target tab, into currently used, I should be able to load and see all the changes that I have here. It takes a little bit of time to bring everything, but rest assured, I have everything here, plus extra changes that I would like to make to the neck, chest, the skeleton, so on and so forth. In the body, I have the same story. I can change the entire body and make it stylized. You can see again, I can go and remove, bring something back, start mixing, and if I zoom back, I can now gravitate towards this type of style instead. I have ratio and shape. Ratio deals with the skeleton only, so it changes the skeletal structure, whereas the shape changes the silhouette of the character. Same story applies. You can use a preset that you like, bring it here with the mixing off and editing on, and make all the changes. So it's really that simple. Once you're happy, you close, and if I go into currently used now, you can see all those sliders, all those changes that I've made now have turned into a slider. This is the shape, the body shape that I changed. I can go and change the intensity of that, completely remove it or revert it, and sort of tweak the intensity or the weight of all the changes that I've made in the currently used. From that point, it's really easy to dress the character, dress the set, bring some hair, bring some outfit, and take it from there. You can pose the character and see if that's working properly with no issues. And once that's done, bring your character into Unreal Engine or other software packages for further tweaks, for adding animation, importing animation, retargeting, or what have you. So this is a really good method to blend complete head models or individual facial parts with precision, to be able to have a diverse facial structure and unique expressions. It's got, in my opinion, very streamlined controls that enables fast, flexible, and ready-to-go characters inside CC5. All right, that was a brief look at this plugin. I hope you found this useful. Until the next video, see you guys later.